Hey, hi, howdy, hello. Welcome to the Fit and Free Show with ZGALA, the Art Angel. That's me. You can call me Auntie Angel if you like. And as usual, I'm here in the Head Hutt. Gonna do a little letting go of stress. A little breathing in and breathing out. A little move in the body. And I invite you to join me to whatever degree feels right in your body. I always like to remind everyone, follow your own lead. Listen to your own body first and foremost. You're welcome to get ideas from me or try to follow along, but also welcome to totally do your own thing. And in fact, encouraged, because the point is really to get to know yourself a little bit better, develop a healthier relationship with yourself, and hopefully get a little stronger, get a little more flexible one way or another. You don't have to brush your hair. You don't have to wear any special outfit. You don't have to build yourself a hand-built dome, but it effing helps. Yeah, I'm not trying to say you shouldn't put on a special outfit or brush your hair. Just saying, those aren't good reasons not to check in with yourself. Do a little moving. All that said, I'm gonna shake off some of the stresses of the day. Get on to tomorrow. I've been enjoying some late mornings and early afternoons, and yeah, I'm all off my game for sleeping. Feels good though. Just shake it up. I'm enjoying the distracted by my own artwork over here. Enjoying the lighting through that back wall this time of day. The Head Hutt, by the way, is a mega sculpture that I built with these two hands, and then I wrote a book about, put it on Amazon. So if you're interested, check it out. I'm gonna take a breath or so to root into the earth and step back with the left leg into that moderate lunge. I'm gonna do just a quick full body routine. Try to add extra emphasis on the snowboarding syllable. Entertaining myself still. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? I'm going to push into that back heel some more, making sure I can still see the front toes. Oh, I see the mosquitoes too. And pushing onto that diagonal line. Just enjoying that nice stretch from the back heel, through the spine, out the fingertips. Trying not to crunch up in those shoulders and still trying to pull those hips onto that perpendicular line. And then I'm going to continue to extend that back leg, coming out onto the toes, bringing both hands on either side of that front foot. And pulling that front foot out to the back, pushing into Adho Mukha Asana or downward facing dog. Relaxing the belly, pushing down in those heels, pressing back in the hips. I'm going to come through a plank position, maybe holding there for a few seconds. And then I'm going to come into a cobra, dropping the hips, letting go of the toes, lifting the chest and the eyes, pressing through the palms, relaxing the belly still, aiming chin for sky, giving the tongue a little stretch there as well. Still just trying to relax that belly. I'm going to tuck the toes under, lift the hips, push back into Adho Mukha Asana or downward facing dog. Pressing down in those heels, pressing back with the hips. The head is in between the elbows. Nice long line from the fingertips through the spine, out the tailbone, tipping the tailbone just a little bit toward the back of the head. I'm going to bring the knees down and slide into extended puppy pose. Bringing the forehead down to the floor, keeping the lower body at about a 90-degree angle, and just Stretching through the shoulders, through the chest, relaxing the belly. Hearing the mosquitoes gather. I'm going to bring the hands not quite back under shoulders and push back into Adho Mukha Asana, downward facing dog. And then I'm going to swing that left foot forward into a nice deep lunge on that side. And again, pushing into that back heel. Feeling pretty good today. All that extra sleep. Stepping forward with the back foot and hanging here from the hips. And pushing from the center of the earth through the bottoms of relaxed feet. Tipping the tailbone. Coming all the way back up to standing. Just shake that out a little bit. Shake out the hands and the feet. Lift the chest and eyes to the sky. Push the hips forward a little bit into that counter stretch. And then coming back into Tadasana or mountain pose. Relaxing the bottoms of the feet. Making sure the knees aren't locked. Making sure the shoulders are rolled back and dropped. And then stepping back on the other side with the right foot into that moderate lunge. Pulling the hips onto that perpendicular line. Pushing into that back heel. Making sure I can still see the front toes. And the mosquitoes. I'm going to bring up the arms, but try not to crunch up in the shoulders. And push onto that diagonal line. Again, still pulling the hips onto the perpendicular line. And looking for that nice long line sensation. Out the heel, through the spine, out the fingertips. Shoulders are nice and relaxed. Kind of dropping down and back. You can put the hands together and pointed fingers if you feel like adding a little finesse to the whole thing. And I'm going to continue to push that back heel out, coming back onto the back toe and bring both hands on either side of this front leg. For a nice deep lunge on that side. I'm bringing weight onto the hands, bringing that front foot back and pushing into Adho Mukha Asana or downward facing dog. Pressing down in the heels, pressing back in the hips. Bend the right knee and push more into that left heel. Bend the left knee, push it more into the right heel. Shredding those heels a couple of times. And then I'm going to come through that plank pose again, pausing here, working my way back up to being able to do some push-ups. After losing so much strength, slowly getting it back feels good. And dropping the hips, letting go of the toes, just lifting the chest and the eyes, stretching the front of the body from the pubic bone through the belly, out the chin. Adding some tongue stretch. And tucking the toes, coming back into Adho Mukha Asana, or downward facing dog. Pressing into those heels, pressing back with the hips. And I'm going to swing that right foot forward, coming into a deep lunge on that other side. And again, pushing into that back heel before stepping forward. Again, just letting gravity do some unwinding there. And then pushing from the center of the earth through relaxed feet, rolling up one vertebra at a time. Rolling the shoulders down and back. Just checking in with the alignment in Tadasana. Enjoy a few nice deep breaths here. Add a few clap snaps just to check in with the nervous system. I like to finish off again with some free arm swinging. It's nice and short and sweet. I'm in the middle of cooking dinner, so I'm going to get back to it. I like to remind you, it doesn't have to take a long time to check in with your body. Do a quick little stretch. It can, of course, always take longer or shorter. But the key is to be consistent. Consistency is the key. That rhymes, you know it's true. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks if you like and subscribe. Be sure to check out some of my other videos if you want to see what I'm about. Mostly about wellness and fitness and freedom. Sometimes some alternative construction. Trying to remind you to breathe and smile and hopefully inspire you to love yourself a little bit more. Remember, we're all in this together. You're enough exactly as you are, and also you can probably do more than you think. Stay curious, stay courageous, get more fit so you can be more free, and I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now.